as the internet filth downplays the sick and twisted attacks they have thrown our way, I continue on to fight for what is right. As defeated the Plate Gang back in 2020 may have come back to haunt me, Plate Gangers Rockzo and Rocket is out for blood, foaming at the mouth. Me helping Big Traj and his fellow comrades battle the pieces of shit of Haydur Nation, Rockzo and Rocket followed me to the Fatmosphere and is now joining forces with the scumbags of Haydur Nation. As HN is not self-aware, Rockzo and Rocket will gain control of the sphere, slowly making them their puppets, knowing what Rockzo is capable of.
You know we're the ones who swatted Dark Ninja, right? You know we're the ones who doxed his kid.
Well, it doesn't really matter if you swatted Dark Ninja.
Yeah, but we're the ones who made the song. We're the Plate Gang. That's what we do. You know we're the ones who swatted Dark Ninja, right? You know we're the ones who doxed his kid.
These people already know Rockzo doxes kids, swats people, and harasses innocent people in real life. And these people lie and justify it. Let's see why these sick individuals from Haydur Nation are okay with Rockzo doing this. Hang tight, for we will reveal what type of sick people we are dealing with.
What's up, guys? This is another upload of the Dark Ninja! These first screenshots are about Rockzo admitting that he's Zoom's henchman. If you don't know nothing about Zoom, I'm gonna give you a little bit of lore from Zoom in the past, just in case you're not familiar who Zoom is. This next clip is just a clip of Zoom's voice, just so you guys recognize his voice.
Yeah, do you even know what you have to win that kind of case?
I don't care what you have to say at this point. You're just all you've
Well,
done.
yeah,
You have
because
to be
I'm
able to-
more
you have to be able
intelligent
to
than you, and you
prove-
can't handle it.
You have to be able to
all you're
prove
doing is
that.
I'll tell you what you need to win
I'm just gonna mute.
defamation
That's
case.
I'm
You need to
muting this
prove prima
You
facie,
muted him.
which means you
Alright, I
have to
muted him.
prove
Muting
the
is
false
allowed
statement
in
is
this
true.
system.
You have to prove the
I just
false
muted him,
statement's
so
true.
I don't care.
You have to prove the statement was
But
communicated.
yeah, I mean, like
to
I
a
said,
third
you're not gonna
person.
talk me out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk right over you because you're a
I mean, like I
cunt.
said,
He muted
You I'll just talk over him anyways. You gotta prove damages.
Now that you guys heard of how Zoom sounds like, now I want you guys to watch this clip. This clip is pretty disturbing, and this is the type of dude Rockzo follows around.
Who is that?
I'm your best friend!
As 8-year-old Alyssa LeMay stood in her room, a terrifying voice spoke to her.
I'm Santa Claus! Don't you want to be my best friend?
The horrifying sound coming from this Ring security camera installed in the child's bedroom, which she shares with her 2 sisters. For 5 minutes, the voice taunting the young girl, playing strange music, even instructing her to destroy her room.
You can mess up your room, you can break your TV, you can do whatever you want.
The LeMay family installed the camera just days before the device was apparently hacked.
I watched the video, and I mean, like, they could watch them sleeping, they could have watched them changing, I mean, they could have seen all kinds of things.
This just the latest hack of an in-home security.
Now this next receipt is actually from the first page of Kiwi Farms on the Zoom thread. Zoom was in a phone call with one of his ex-girlfriends, admitted to having CP in his PC. Now here's the clips. Keep in mind, guys, that if you ask Zoom about this, he will completely say that he was pretending that he was saying this as some sort of gag, some sort of sick gag
multiple
not from
times
the
you
get
could have
go.
talked
I just
about how you
spent
knew
a
from the
long
get-go.
time like denying being
I told you, I literally told you the fucking 4th day that we were talking about everything. I showed you everything. And by the 2nd week that we were together, you'd already looked through my computer twice, and I told you everything.
I didn't know you watched like child pornography. I didn't know you watched like child pornography.
The minute you said that you were always curious
Like
about it.
no, like what? Oh my god.
You said that you were curious about it.
Oh no.
You
Oh
did.
my god. Oh my god.
You were high as fuck when you said it, but you did say it.
Holy crap. I'm gonna vomit. Like, literally, you don't understand. Like, I feel like vomiting when I think about it. Like,
Yeah, okay. And she knows that. And she knows the effect that she has on me. And it has nothing to do with any of the shit that she brings up. Because she knows that none of that shit turns me on. What turns me on is when it turns her on. And sometimes she won't admit it, but sometimes it did turn her on. And then she felt really guilty about it. And she like fucking hated herself for it. And I tried to tell her, you can't help.
Yeah, I wanted to fucking kill myself.
I tried to tell her.
I wanted to kill myself because my fucking boyfriend showed me child porn. Ew!
And he liked it. And he liked it.
Yeah.
Ew! Ew!
And do you hear her reaction? She immediately blames me. She completely ignores the fact that she enjoyed it.
Someone would show me child porn.
You touched yourself to it.
Oh my god.
Rockzo does hang around with children in other servers. Okay, now we got that all Rockzo and Zoom lore, little bit of lore out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and show receipts of Rockzo being involved with everybody like in the Haydur Nation sphere. First, we're gonna show Frank and Rockzo being buddies and getting cozy with each other.
He's crying right now. Yeah, he says he wants to let me in. Apparently, Dr. Rockzo is.
Dr. Rockzo, you're a bad person. You know that? You're bad.
So.
As you can see, Rockzo is trying to tell Frank that he supposedly caught Tragic showing porn to minors, whenever in fact that's just a projection, as what I'm about to show here. Now, Shabisky is actually the one who has minors in his server and is over there posting porn and all that, showing minors porn pictures in his server. So Rockzo saying that and not providing any type of proof on talking to Tragic or anything like that is just pure lies, like how they always do.
Crude as Fuck, aka Frank, also was gaslighting Tragic's child in DMs for a while. These people are so stupid that Frank's buddy Mothra actually had uploaded this thinking this was some kind of dunk, when they just proved how even more sick they are.
Also, let's not forget about the whole infamous clip that Frank, aka Crude as Fuck, made in a VR chat playing I Got Your Weenie, that game with actual kids around.
I can see it. You're wet from killing. I see it in your underwear. I see it in your pee-pee. You're wet from murdering.
Look at he was around the electrical. Got your weenie. I got your weenie. You got my weenie. Give me my weenie back. I got your weenie. I got your weenie. Give it back. Ow!
Hey, dude, I'm booting off the red guy.
Which red guy?
That's Frank.
That red guy.
Who has no nose.
Which red guy?
Also, guys, I just want to go ahead and point out that Mothra J is also a pedo, and the reason is, and I'm not going to show any receipts this video, because it's going to be on Tragic and the Super Stalkers Part 3. I'm still working on that project, but he actually is in fact a pedo, and we have a ton of receipts on Mothra J. Alright, next is Underhaven. So, Underhaven has been exposed by Will Kincaid. I'm going to give full credit on Will Kincaid. Will Kincaid has made streams about Underhaven being a pedo, and he provided all the proof and all this stuff. And if you don't know who Underhaven is a guy who's really close to Frank. He's an editor and producer for the Geek Room and all this shit that they do, right? So this kind of tells you that these people do not care about Rockzo's past. They're already seen the evidence about Rockzo in swatting and admitting to doxing children. You know, when they dox people, you know what they do? They save their information in a Google Drive. That's right, they save the info in a Google Drive. So Rockzo literally is a pedo. He actually is a pedo. Here's the screenshots for Underhaven, and also here's the screenshots for Underhaven's server. Underhaven allows minors. He allows children in the server. And as you can tell, the children, the minors, whoever, are able to see the NSFW section. They can see the porn section. And guess what? Crude as Fuck, aka Frankie, and Mothra J are also in this server. Now that we have exposed their pedoism and fuckery, and this is the reason why they don't care about each other and how they're actually all pretty much got their hands filthy, and a lot of them are actually pedos. So this explains why they don't give a shit about Rockzo. One of the reasons. So, I mean, if you want, guys, let's just go ahead and call them, instead of Hater Nation, why not we just call them Pedo Nation, right? Because that's literally what they are and what they support. Okay, so the next topic, doxing. Now, here's another, I'm going to provide a bunch of evidence on why these people also don't give a shit about Rockzo doxing, because they are all in fact doxers and condone doxing themselves. Even though they say they try to be the arbiters of morality and say that they don't condone doxing, they disavow doxing apparently. So here is Frank crying to the YouTube Twitter account, saying that he's been doxed and they doxed him and all this shit. So here you go. Oh, it seems Yaddle the Locale, you know, he actually is a locale, because if you actually pay attention to what Yaddle the Petty God does, he actually is pretty funny to laugh at. So anyways, here's Yaddle the Locale pretty much saying, oh, you know, we don't condone doxing. One of these people, and I'm not too sure if there's other people behind the scenes, because we haven't seen them publicly. But this one guy named FML Podcasts, he's been their buddy. He's been in their Hater Nation circle for about 6 years, he says. And he saw the doxing from Rockzo. He saw the doxing from these people using Rockzo. And he's calling him out. He's calling out security monitor lizard. He's calling out everybody. And it just, it just sucks that as the end result, he quit his channel. He moved on. He quit the internet, It just sucks. He got strong-armed. That's what these people do. But anyways, here's the receipts on that.
You got someone like fucking Rockzo over here. He's fucking sending you like government names, address, social security numbers, your mom's fucking, fucking shoe size and shit. And it's on your computer, okay? Okay, let's talk about an incident that happened recently. Someone who does have information on other people right now. Let's talk about someone recently, and I know you're falling asleep because you don't care that there's someone providing doxes in your fucking community, Scary Mind Lizard.
Dude, why are you being so antagonistic?
I'm being a dick because I'm upset. I've heard it for fucking 6 years.
Yeah, you are upset, but you're being a dick for no fucking reason. Because you're supposed to be providing me evidence for your claim. Instead, you're just being a fucking dick about it.
I'll lick your dick for you, okay? All right.
No, I'm saying
fucking years I was in this community, and I've heard nothing but we do not condone doxing. We don't condone doxing, folks. We don't do these fucking shitty things. And I find out there is someone whose specific purpose in these communities is to provide doxes, not just to like fucking certain people, to goddamn everyone who I've ever been on a fucking panel with has this person providing information to the fucking owners of those discords. This piece of shit right here is the fucking smoking gun that this community is full of fucking hypocrites. And Dark Ninja, Tragic, all of them can fucking use it. Doesn't that just chap your ass a little bit? Doesn't it just chap your ass a little bit that fucking that we sit here and we say these things that we don't condone, but then this shit pops up? Like, I didn't provide the name.
Who did he provide
you want me to fuck? I'm not fucking dropping the name of the person that provided those.
Show me the doxing. Show me the doxing.
I did. Did you not read the fucking shit? He provided someone's legal name and government name and fucking address to the person who I was fucking posting in my government in my community tab.
Who?
Did you not fucking see that?
Who did you get this information from?
I could talk to you private about it, but I don't want to fucking blast him out on the internet. The only reason I put it out there because everyone's like, oh no, he doesn't provide that information, when he absolutely does. He absolutely has provided that information. And that's not Dark Ninja. Okay, fine. That was Frank from the Geek Room who provided that shit. It wasn't Dark Ninja. I don't use Dark Ninja as a fucking source. I might have posted that one video, but I was only interested in like the first 10 seconds of it. Alright? The first 10 seconds of that video, that's all I fucking cared about. But let's face it, there's some fucking truth to it that he uses. There's some truth that fucking Rockzo provides fucking people's information. There's some truth that Frank, the Geek Room, Dragnot, Miss Parker, all have fucking used this person as a source of fucking information. And so I sit here in this fucking community that claims it's not as shitty as those other communities, it's not as bad as them, but then they fucking do the same shit. Oh, no, is Miss Parker like abusing her kids and living in filth? No. But you can't fucking sit here and say you do not condone something and then fucking in the back alleys, in the back rooms, or in the back chats, have somebody fucking do that shit for you.
Mango, send me that in Discord. I kind of feel like you're about to make an ass out of yourself. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, nobody condones doxing around here. Nobody does.
They don't, yeah.
If Dr. Rockzo is... Hey, can I fucking talk? Or are you gonna talk the whole
you gotta keep this motherfucker out of his fucking, your community, and you fucking tell the fucking internet that you do not fucking condone doxing. You will not fucking associate this motherfucker. Also, XX who fucking defends him. And stop using her fucking shit, because she's worse, because she brought this motherfucker into our community.
Don't you tell me how to run my fucking show. That's why you're fucking nuked out of here. Get the fuck out. Fuck right off. If Dr. Rockzo is doxing people, you know what? I'ma slice that motherfucker straight out of my goddamn life, and he is going to be gone.
This next screenshot is fucking hilarious. Rockzo is acting like he's giving the protection against me. Like, this is how delusional this whole thing is. Like, it's so delusional. imagine having to keep Rockzo around because you're afraid of me. Rockzo has put in fear in these people so badly that even Mothra J, the guy who has a big ego, has bowed before Rockzo. Mothra J is literally kissing his ass in some of these chats. It's pretty hilarious. So FML Podcast brings up another name, and they refer to her as XX Archives. Now, XX Archives, the reason why XX Archives defends Rockzo so hard is because they are both from the Plate Gang. They are both from the Plate Gang. XX Archives is Rocket. Rocket from Plate Gang. They both are from Plate Gang, the Doxxing community. Now, since let's okay. So let's give a little history on the Plate Gang, just in case you guys don't know. So the Plate Gang, their origin story started in the Ethan Ralph server. Ethan Ralph needed a group of doxers. So there was a bunch of randos that, you know, joined, I guess, like a certain channel or whatever. So I guess what happened was after they did their little whole doxing fiasco or whatever, Ethan Ralph and the Plate Gang had a falling out. They had a falling out, and the Plate Gang now made their own server and they stuck together. So Rockzo had popped in a GP stream, Gentleman Pioneer, and literally told GP that he doxed him. So as you can tell from this little encounter, Haydur Nation doesn't realize that Rockzo already doxed them all. He already doxed them all behind the scenes. And Haydur Nation thinks that they're safe and they feel threatened, and as long as they, you know, be on Rockzo's good side, they'll be fine. What they don't realize is they don't know how Rockzo operates. And it's funny to see like this play out. I mean, okay, so we're gonna go get into Drag. Now, Dragnot made a stream with me on it. Okay, we were talking about not only that Drag made a stream with me on it, you know, he let Irate Alex jump on, and this stupid sped named Ginger Jesus that was part of the Chris clan, you know, the first clan I defeated back in 2020. And who else was on there? Oh yeah, Miss Parker was on there too. So I battled, you know, about 4 people on there, which was pretty fun. It was pretty hilarious. You know, I made them go in circles and circles. Well, anyways, that's just beside the point. Okay, so Drag had made comments towards XX Archives, and that was a big no-no to Rockzo. After this whole deal about Rockzo, you know, telling Drag stuff behind the scenes, I can only imagine what he told him. And I'm thinking, since these people have this whole narrative about Rockzo, you know, and I think Rockzo has put fear in these people so much that Drag actually made an apology stream. Now, Drag has made these types of comments towards women for years publicly on his streams, you know, community tab probably, I'm not too sure, I wouldn't be surprised. And now for whatever reason he's being apologetic. You know for a fact he's trying to be on Rockzo's good side. You know for a fact. And get this, guys. Now, Rockzo is also jumping on, and he's talking for Drag. like he's Drag's spokesperson. Like, where did this random guy that came out of nowhere, that Drag has been best friends with these other people on the side longer than Rockzo, where did this random guy come out of nowhere and just started running everything? That's what it seems like. Because Drag is actually well known from the Haydur Nation community, or the Haydur Nation sphere, or whatever. It's bigger than a community. It's like a bunch of them. But as you can see here, Rockzo is also trying to control the stream. He wants to kick Wilson. Wilson is scared. He fucking jumps off himself. And Roxo's getting on panel. He's trying to control the narrative. And he tells this Robin woman that she's an old bat. And nobody fucking cares. Oh man, these people, they're, you know what's funny about this whole thing, as the more deeper that these people get into with Rockzo, the more harder it is. Sorry, this lens. The more harder it is to get out. And Rockzo is going to gain more and more control. Him and XX Archives, they are going to get more control in this Haydur Nation community.
So XX had a baby recently. That's one of my kids.
Yeah. Are you fucking serious?
Well, why do you think we have a strong connection? So me and XX have a unique relationship. XX archives Shanny's stuff, and I use it, and that I'm the reason why XX is pregnant.
So impressed.
What's
what fucking money we got?
So there's a connection between me and XX. Yeah, I put my penis in her. She got pregnant. Happens. I want to thank Dr. Rockzo for being somebody who said something, and I'm going to harp on that later because that's actually going to be a very important part. No, he's not just white knighting for someone because of offense. No, there's now that I understand what's actually going on, I understand exactly what's happening, and absolutely what I had said about XX, even though in jest, way over the fucking line. Point blank period. Doesn't matter if you're not offended by it or I'm not offended by it. Moments after the stream ended, Dr. Roxo and I had a private conversation and talked about it. Now I understand. Now,
also, Alex, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but apparently me being on the panel is a problem, so I'm just gonna dip out. Y'all have a wonderful night.
No, we love you.
Okay, but this is my point. I mean, you should never apologize for a joke. Never.
It's more than a joke, though. It's behaviors and attitudes that he said he's not going to be part of. He continued, like, he's not excused him, so he's made an actual apology. And I don't know why there's people who don't know what's going on, or like late to the party dick suckers who are coming in, but you really don't understand actually what happened or what went on. You're really just making excuses for a streamer that you like. That's all that's going on. Oh, who cares if he said a mean joke? Just listen, it's not about the joke. It's behaviors outside of that. It's
Drag, are you there? Drag?
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Are you there? You've totally lost control of this shit.
Yeah, I'm just starting to get a headache, honestly. I really am.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's...
What the fuck is this old bat? Why the fuck is she on here on a serious topic, just being here like chasing clothes?
Well, this is Drag's show.
Alright guys, lastly, I'm going to provide you this awesome funny clip about Roxo's Master Zoom fighting somebody else. Imagine fighting somebody and you're slapping them like this.
Oh, Zoom attacks him. Oh! Give each other a pound. Oh, Brandon caught him with a nice left hook. Almost took Zoom down. Alright, so that's it now.
Alright, guys. I guess that's it for today. I guess I'll see you next time.